Hi, and welcome back to my short and snappy revision series. Today, we'll be revisiting noun cases. Firstly, let's quickly recap declensions. So each Latin noun belongs to a certain group, known as a declension. And in each declension, the nouns all end in the same way. So it's important to identify which declension a noun is in, so that you know what the right ending is. So first declension nouns end in an A and are feminine. Second declension nouns are masculine and mostly end in US. And third declension nouns take various forms and are any gender. So now let's move on to having a look at the cases, which are the different forms of nouns which determine its role within the sentence. So firstly, the nominative. This is used to describe the subject of the verb, i.e. the person or thing doing the verb. And in the first declension, the singular form ends in an A and the plural AE. Second declension ends in US in the singular and I in the plural. And in the third declension singular, the ending's random, but the plural ends in ES. The accusative. This is used to describe the object of the verb, i.e. the person or thing having the verb done to it. And in the first declension singular form, the ending is AM, and the plural AS. In the second declension singular, it ends in UM, and in the plural OS. And in the third declension, it ends in EM in the singular, and in the plural ES. The vocative. This case is used for the person addressed, and it is used in direct speech. And the endings are the same as the nominative, except for the second declension singular form, which ends in an E, and for nouns ending in IUS, which end in a double I. For example, salvete discipuli. This means hello students, and discipuli is in the vocative. The genitive. This case is used to denote possession, and it means of or apostrophe s. So in the first declension singular, it ends in AE, and in the plural, aurum. In the second declension, the singular form ends in an I, and the plural ends in aurum. And in the third declension, the singular form ends in IS, and the plural in The dative, otherwise known as the indirect object, is translated to mean to or for. In the first declension, the singular ends in AE, and the plural ends in is. In the second declension, the singular form ends in an O, and the plural again ends in is. And in the third declension, the singular form ends in an I, and the plural form ends in ibus. The ablative, which is the final case in Latin. It is used to express by, with, or from. And in the first declension, the singular ends in an A, and the plural ends in is. In the second declension, the singular ends in an O, and the plural also ends in is. And in the third declension, the singular form ends in an E, and the plural ends in ibus. So that's all of the cases covered. So now, pause the video and have a go at identifying the number and case of each one of these nouns. So the answers are up on screen now, so feel free to pause the video and mark your work. If you manage to achieve 8 or higher, then there's clearly no case for concern. You've demonstrated an excellent knowledge of all of the cases. Well done. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.